Szanowni Państwo, jest dosyć późno, także bez
Ladies and gentlemen, it is rather late, so without any further ado, let me give the floor to Mr. Andrzej Mączyński, who will moderate our conference. Let me present to you the announcement by the National Electoral Commission of the 26th of May as at 1:35 a.m. on the partial and official voting results and the overall seat distribution forecast in the European Parliament elections. Based on the electronic poll data received from 8,368 precinct electoral commissions out of the total 27,664 precinct commission, that is from 30.5% of the precinct commissions, hereby informs that unofficial election results established on that basis are as follows. The number of electors was 8,115,512. The number of actual voters was 1,700,039,455. The turnout was 21.43%. The number of votes cast on all candidate lists was 1,678,804. The number of valid votes cast on the individual candidates list was as follows. The list number 1, Komitet Wyborczy Zbigniew Ziobro, the number of votes received 71,267. Which is 4.25%. List number 2, Electoral Commission National Movement, 22,805, which translates into 1.36%. Coalition Committee of the Left and the World Labour Union, 156,022. Which is 9.29% of the votes. The Electoral Committee of Peace, 574,611, 34.23%. Number 5, Coalition Committee Europe Plus Twój Ruch, 56,653. Which is 3.37%. The Electoral Committee Polska Razem of Jarosław Gowin, 49,074, which is 2.92%. The New Right by Janusz Korwin-Mikke, 115,821, which is 6.9%. The Civic Platform, 456,606, which is 27.20%. The Electoral Committee PSL, 168,757 votes, which is 10.05%. The Electoral Committee Demokracja Bezpośrednia, list number 10, 2,754 votes, which is 0.16%. Samoobrona Electoral Committee number 11, 964 votes, which is 0.06%. And the Electoral Committee, the Greens, 3,428 votes, which is 0.20%. Assuming that the data above constitute a valid basis for estimating the results of the elections, the following election committees which received 5% of the total number of the valid votes cast may be eligible for the participation in the sharing of seats. List number 3, the Coalition Committee SLD-UP. List number 4, Electoral Committee PIS. List number 7, Electoral Committee New Prawica Janusz Korwin-Mikke. List number 8, Electoral Committee of Civic Platform PO. And list number 9, PSL Electoral Committee. Assuming the above, that the distribution of the seats may be as follows. List number 3, SLDUP, 5 seats. List number 4, PIS, 20 seats. List number 7, the New Right, Janusz Korwin-Mikke, 4 seats. List number 8, Civic Platform, 16 seats. And list number 9, the Electoral Committee of PSL, 6 seats. On the original copy of this announcement, there are the signatures of the Electoral Commission members. Now, the questions. I throw the floor open for questions. Please introduce yourselves and also state your media. I'm from RMF Radio. I'm Roman Losica and have a quick question. What was the reason for such a long time needed to calculate the votes in the previous elections that lasted much shorter? Did something happen, or is it because of the system? Well, that was how we were receiving the results from the individual precincts. Directly after we received 30% of the votes, we have drafted this announcement that you just heard. Polish Radio, next question. I understand that now the votes are coming down much faster, so we can expect the results will come quicker. When? Well, I am not going to be really binding. We are not specialists on forecasts, so we cannot announce that yet. What regions did submit the results? Can you tell us? Okay, I give this question to Mr. Czaplicki. 30% of the precinct commissions have drawn up their protocols and transmitted to us, so it's scattered all over Poland. I cannot tell you the percentages because it's not important for us. But probably we are going to receive soon the votes from large cities. Most of what we received were smaller precincts and separate precincts such as hospital or prisons. So it was faster. Now we are receiving the protocols from those. So I believe that soon we'll be able to satisfy your curiosity and give you the figures of 60% of the precincts. Okay, do you have your own forecast as to when can we expect the final results, official results? Well, as you can see, not everything is predictable because it is not something that depends on us, but we can assume that we receive them on Monday evening or in Tuesday mornings, as predicted. We don't expect any problems. Unless there are further questions, we thank you for that round, and we stay in touch in our press room. We will be keeping you in touch on the next meeting. Thank you.